Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Heart for the Community Initiative. I am Carl Armstrong, your host and Director of Operations for Heart for the Community Initiative. You are here with us tonight, this Thursday night, the 15th of October. By the way, this is my nephew Cam's birthday. So happy birthday, nephew Cam. You are the man. I think he is 10 years old today, I think it is. So God bless you, nephew. You have a great day. Anyway, we are back for another episode of the Heart for the Community interview series. I welcome you. We welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us. And as usual, my wife is my number one fan, and she's always the first one to greet the audience. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. So this is going to be a very interesting show. I'm so excited to have these two ladies with me. We are involved in so many of the same organizations here in Northern Virginia. They do a tremendous job with the Virginia Black Business Directory. When they start talking, they're going to tell you way more about it than I can. So before we start, I just want to remind the audience, listen, you have a moment to start a watch party, to share this video. Let your family and friends know that Heart for the Community is on the air. And we're going to have another very exciting interview for you tonight. And listen, if you have not already liked the Heart for the Community Initiative page, you have not liked or followed, tonight would be a good night to do so. And after this interview tonight, you'll probably want to be a part of it when you see all the wonderful things we do with the interview series. So welcome aboard, everybody. We hope that you are very entertained and informed as we go forth. We have two ladies with us tonight who are just awesome people. They are tremendous business persons, and they are community leaders. I don't know if I can call them activists or not, but I know they show rock with the activists. They're awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, you are the founders and operators of the Virginia Black Business Directory. We have Nisha and Tracy Hall. Welcome, ladies. Please tell us something about yourself.
Thank you. Hi. We're Tracy and Nisha Hall. So I'm from New York and I've been living in Virginia. Hi, Lisa. I've been living in Virginia for about 11 years. Hi, Jeanette. Okay, am I supposed to say hi to everybody?
It's all good. You don't have to.
Okay, good. So I've been living here about 11 years. And so Tracy and I have been friends for about 10 of those 11 years. Yes, family. And so we've been married 6 years. We have a business together, website, graphic design, and branding company. It's been almost 3 years. And through that business and through the community here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, meeting some wonderful and excellent people, we decided January of this year to start the Virginia Black Business Directory. And that's why we're here today.
All right. That is awesome. So there are a lot of people who are watching who may have no idea what the Virginia Black Business Directory is, what you do. And I absolutely want to talk about the Expo and the Food Truck Festival that's going to happen this Saturday, the 17th of October, here in the Fredericksburg area. So could you tell the audience, remember, we are being viewed by people who have no idea who you are, what you do. So we want you to tell them, what is the Virginia Black Business Directory, what you're here for, and we want to begin to talk about that wonderful event that we have coming this weekend.
Me? Mm-hmm.
So the Virginia Black Business Directory is basically a repository of Black businesses throughout the DMV. We do have some businesses outside. However, they must be able to service the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. However, it is the VA Black Business Directory. So most of our businesses are based out of Virginia, and over 250 are based out of the Stafford, Fredericksburg, and Spotsylvania area. We are a nonprofit, and our main goal or initiative is to make sure that we're creating initiatives for these Black businesses to increase their revenues, to make sure that their doors stay open, especially during a time like this, during COVID. So we have an excellent board of directors that helps us with these initiatives, and this is just one of many to come. So
I know that's not all. What else you got?
I know we do so much.
So we started this before COVID actually began, because through NIRA, and there's a group on social media called Stafford Black, we have had a lot of people in our circle, personal and professional, who are looking for Black-owned businesses. So we talked about it a lot over the last couple of years, and we just didn't have the bandwidth to do it. So January of this year, one day, Tracy was sleeping a little bit too long, and I went into the office and I called Michelle Riddick, who's on our board of directors, and I said, "Hey, what do you think if we just did it, just started?" So she's always our number one supporter. So she said, "Yeah, go for it." Tracy slept till 1:00. So she does, and I say that because she doesn't usually sleep late. And so during that time, I put up a website. When she woke up, I said, "Hey, boo, I need you to fix this website because we now have a directory, registered the business, got the EIN, and it's really from there, the directory started to grow. This community supported us from the very beginning. And then as we grew, we are now in Hampton Roads area, Charlottesville, Tidewater area, Loudoun County, Northern Virginia, and also DC and Maryland. We have a mobile app. The mobile app launched maybe 3 or 4 months after the directory launched on the website. So our mobile app can be downloaded free off of Apple or Google Play. And you just look up VA, Black Business Directory. We also printed the directory for the Expo. So that's a great treat that we're going to be offering this weekend. We have a printed version. So at that time, we had over 800 businesses, and over 800 businesses are now listed in this printed Black Business Directory. And now we're probably over 900 now.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. And you said, so when did you start making entries into the directory?
January 8th.
Of this year?
Yes.
And so you went from 0 on January 8th to 900 on October 15th.
Yes.
Wow. Well, let me ask you, what kind of feedback are you getting from the business owners as far as how their businesses have been impacted by their exposure in your directory?
I would say it's been all positive. We've had businesses reach out to us that were even prior to COVID deciding to maybe possibly close their doors because they just weren't making the revenue that they needed to. And just due to exposure and a lot of the marketing, Nisha does all of the marketing, which she does an excellent job doing. She has given them a platform for more and more people to know that they even exist. And so we've had a lot of people say, we really appreciate you guys doing this because we now can stay open. We now can continue to serve the community. So we've gotten nothing but positive feedback, and we continue to get more and more as time goes on. So it's been absolutely amazing.
Wow, that is awesome. And so was some of you, I know that you started this before the COVID deal. Did you find that once COVID kicked in and the lockdown became really stern, did you find that it was a good thing that you started? And did it cause you to kind of accelerate what you were doing?
Oh, go ahead. Well, all I was going to say is Michelle said something today that spoke to me. She said it was almost like it was like a visionaries. And she was absolutely right, because prior to COVID even happening, we already had started in a sense, the Buy Black initiative. That's something that we are really adamant about in this area, and making sure that these Black businesses get the exposure that they deserve. And so it all happened so seamlessly, it seems. And it was almost a blessing. Although a bad time, there was a lot of firsts that came about because of COVID. So it all worked out perfect, honestly.
Oh, wow.
I know you had something that you wanted to say.
I also feel like once everything occurred, the businesses started to sign up a lot faster, because now everyone was going mobile. Everyone was shopping online. They were doing things virtual and digital. So it just all came into play, working together. And I'm super happy and excited about how the directory is growing.
Wonderful. I saw something in a news report this morning, and they were talking about the Black businesses, how things boomed around about the June, July time, because there was so much of the Black Lives Matter movement and that Black Lives Matter slogan. And even people outside of the Black community were involved in supporting Black business because they understood that we were underserved. But it sounds to me like you guys have not had that spike and then just kind of like people falling off. Are you seeing, is this my imagination, or are you seeing that there's been a steady return to the businesses, or for you guys at a peak and then fall off?
So if I'm understanding your question, are we seeing, like, did we see a difference, like where it was low and then went high?
Right, and now low again.
Yes, I can tell you personally, even through our company, where we do website graphic design and branding through NARE, we did have that. We actually lost 90% profit for the first few months of COVID. And then it started to grow. It is slowly declining now again. However, like I said, when it's tangible items, something that people can touch and feel, I think that those businesses have an opportunity to still be successful. It's really truly about visibility and marketing, and that's what we are here for with the Virginia Black Business Directory. We are using the platform to shout businesses out, and it truly is random when we do it. I wake up in the morning and I'll pick a category, or I'll pick a letter, and I decide to design a marketing ad that day. And then I'll try to do anywhere from 3 to 6 marketing ads a day for a business. So we're doing our best to definitely help businesses. When businesses reach out to us, if they are listed and they have an event or they have a sale, we say, email it to us. And then we put you on a list. And what we do is we actually create a marketing ad and we circulate that ad. However, we do ask that you get listed in order to be a part of that, because essentially all these other businesses took the time to get listed. So we want to make sure that we are marketing and promoting everyone in the directory.
Well, this is awesome. We got Mr. Jackson here who says, please help. Hey, Mr. Jackson, if you could please list where you are in Virginia so they'll know. And this is awesome. I love audience participation, because we may be able to get this brother some visibility right here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. That's Siobhan. That's Siobhan.
We love our clients.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
That's Siobhan of Piggy's Baby Cake. She makes delicious desserts.
Oh, man, that is awesome.
Yes.
So for Mr. Jackson, he's saying, please help. What would your ladies tell him?
Well, we would need to know specifically what he's looking for help with. That's really the biggest thing. You know, a lot of businesses need help in different areas, and sometimes they think they need help in just getting the word out. But the first step is really marketing and branding. What we've recognized, even through the directory, there are a lot of businesses who are not properly registered to conduct business. There are businesses who aren't branded properly. And let's be very real. Let's be clear and transparent. If you go to a website and you see something you want to purchase, but that site doesn't look legitimate, or that business owner doesn't even have a website or have social media presence, you're going to be less inclined to purchase from them. So it's our hope that the directory encourages them to look at what's in their category, look at how other people are marketing and branding themselves, and step your game up. Like, it's really no other way to say it. Paulette, you can get listed at www.vablackbusinessdirectory.com. So
I do think I have that on the crawler here.
You do. Yes. Okay. So essentially, it's really, really important. We can't just do the work ourselves. So it is part of the work of our community. And we also send out a newsletter. So in that newsletter, there are opportunities for information. We have the Black DMV magazine, which is an online publication. We have writers who are from the community that write. We have, thank you. We have businesses who do their press releases. They publish their press releases inside of the Black DMV magazine. We also have a staff writer named Sarai. She writes, if we find that a business is just opening or they have something new and exciting that they're doing, we actually have Sarai interview them, and she writes an article about them, and it gets published in this online magazine. So we circulate marketing on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We are touching over 45,000 people a month on Facebook alone. So
stand by. Can you say that one more time? That last sentence, because maybe everybody can hear it. Say it real slow.
We are touching over 45,000 people on Facebook alone, according to the Facebook analytics, and we market on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So.
That's a lot.
Yes, a lot.
If I'm a business owner, them 45,000 sound like some business to me. This is awesome. I love that we're doing this. Are we finding a lot of activity outside of the DMV area and other regions of the state? Are we seeing people jump onto this and take advantage of your services?
Thank you. Yes. So we are finding businesses outside of the DMV listing. And what we do say to these businesses, you want to ensure that you can provide services to the DMV. It may just be $10, but we don't want to just take your $10 and not be able to provide you with visibility. So the mobile app does find businesses within a 500-mile radius of where you are at that moment. So if you're in Virginia using the mobile app, it's only going to go out 500 miles. So some Florida businesses are seen. Now, if you search a term, it doesn't matter where in the United States that business is. If that business has those key terms in their description, they will come up. However, if you go to a category, let's say you go to event planners, it will only find the event planners within your 500-mile radius. We do love that everyone's listing from all around, but we also want to make sure that people are putting the proper information in their listings for the key terms so that no matter where you are, if you can service this community, if you can service Virginia, we welcome you to get listed.
Awesome. Paulette wants to know, can any type of business register?
Absolutely. We have nonprofits. We have a political resource section. We have churches, religious organizations of all types are welcome. If you are a business and you are offering a product or service as a Black-owned business to the community, yes, you can get listed. And we do understand that not every business has the EIN number. We understand that every business is not where they want to be at the moment. But you know what? You got to step out there on faith and you just got to do it. Mm-hmm.
That is awesome. Well, ladies, let me ask this. You may have people who are outside of the DMV and they know that this tremendous expo is coming up this weekend, right? And they're saying, well, my business is in Norfolk, or, my business is in Richmond or Roanoke. What would I gain by coming to your expo and your food truck festival in Northern Virginia? What would I gain by doing that? What would your answer be to that question?
You got that.
I would say you would gain a lot. This is just the beginning of something huge. And we don't just say that, we back it up, trust me. So I don't think there's anything that you could possibly lose by coming out and seeing how successful this event is going to be. We just had an event last month that was very successful. And so while the momentum is still going, we're going to keep on pushing. We're expanding this idea into something larger next year, and we're just going to keep running with it. So for me personally, if I lived in Norfolk or I lived outside of this area, I would definitely come and just take a look and see how well these businesses are going to do. And it should encourage you to want to make the trip because it's just going to keep getting bigger.
All right. So I want to take some time, if we could, and really let the audience know what this expo and food truck festival is. If y'all could just take your time, explain the idea behind it, where it's going to be, and what your goals are.
Okay. The Virginia Black Business Expo and Food Truck Festival will be at the Fredericksburg Fairgrounds this Saturday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We will have over 100 participants. What that means is there are at least 85 businesses signed up to introduce you to their product or service. We have entertainers, a DJ, nonprofit organizations. So this expo is going to be an experience and an opportunity to learn about the businesses, not just in Fredericksburg, Stafford, or Spotsylvania, because we have businesses coming from Richmond, Charlottesville, Henrico County, the Richmond area. They are coming from all over. And essentially, it's going to be an amazing experience. Let's just say, like Michelle Riddick would say, you get to do your holiday shopping early. I am super excited. I've already reached out to one of the vendors, and I must say, I asked her if she would at 10 o'clock before everyone get there, give me some lashes. So, and Tracy has already reached out to another vendor and said, oh, I like that piece of jewelry. Will you have that for me? And she said, sure. There's another vendor who is going to be coming from Charlottesville. She's cooking and she has her food truck. And I said, I'm going to need some of that street corn. So there is a hand sanitizer company. She's FDA approved. She's coming from, I think she's a 7.5. No, she's Charlottesville also. It's called Citrus Sand. So she will also be there. So
we have a little bit of everything, honestly. That from mobile masseuse to transportation companies to travel, art, anything you can think of that's in the directory, we got at least one out of that section. So
legal and professional services,
we got everything. So you won't miss it. We got art going on live, so it's gonna be a good time. You definitely ain't gonna be missing out if you aren't there.
Thank you, Chris.
I am so looking forward to this because I would even say, how about to the people who, you're a business owner, maybe you heard about this too late, so maybe it's too late to register. Would you still encourage them to come so that they can see what's going on and maybe they can network?
I absolutely encourage them to come out. But what I've been saying, because I felt really bad that I've had to let people know that they couldn't be a part of this because we are at capacity. So I've said to them, please, hey, Edward. I said to them, please make sure you sign up with the directory. Sign up with the email list. And I'm going to give you a surprise. Sign up for the subscription. Subscribe to the website, www.VABlackBusinessExpo.com. Because 2021, we have something for you. And we're already planning.
So it's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. It's going to keep going up.
I absolutely believe it. And I saw something today. Today, you guys announced 100 vendors.
Yes.
Oh my God. I mean, did you see this when you were planning? Did you see that you're going to hit 100?
I would say this. She'll say no, but Nisha has big dreams and they always come to fruition. Now, when we hit 50, did I think we would get to 100? I wasn't quite sure, but I'll tell you within a matter of a couple of weeks, it went from 50 to 100. So this community is definitely showing off and we are very proud to be a part of it. So it's awesome.
Yeah. And shout out to our board of directors.
Definitely.
You have Nisha Wilson, also known as Aldous Diamond, Michelle Riddick of Riddick Entertainment, Torsha Anderson of A Family Affair Event Management, Marlon Wilson, he is also Aldous Diamond's production, and Vernon Green, who is G Cube Incorporated and G3 Community Services. So without them, I tell you, they help bring it all together.
We wouldn't be as successful without them. That's our foundation. So we are very proud to have our board. So
I really must give a shout out to this area. And I know it seems like I'm always talking about what's going on up here. I'm from Norfolk, right? And I love the 757, but I tell you, there are some great things going on up here in the DMV. And I just love those names that you call. I've worked with all those people. When you got that group involved, it is difficult not to have success. And so this is just great. I'm so excited about what's going to happen. I'm so excited about the possibilities. This is just awesome, ladies. And let me tell you, I think that the timing is awesome. You yourself said that, the business was kind of, tailing a little bit. This might be just the thing to kind of throw some infusion of excitement. And I think there'll be so much networking and so much success that, So is there another event that you guys are thinking about doing before the year closes out, or are you thinking early 2021?
Well, we don't know. We always have stuff up our sleeve. So
we're really not sure. We thought about having another event at the end of the year around the holidays. But one thing I am very, very firm on, if we're not going to do it right and come strong, we're not going to do it. And so we're in October. So in order to have another event, we'd have to have it in December. We are right now planning the Virginia State Black Restaurant Week. And exactly.
That's our next baby.
The next project here after this is over is that we have a whole state to reach out to for Black owned restaurants to get them registered so that we can celebrate Black restaurants throughout the state. And we've already had conversations with community leaders in Norfolk, because I'm very aware of Hampton Roads Black Restaurant Week. Charlottesville has a Black Restaurant Week. Richmond has a Black Restaurant Week. Fredericksburg has a Black Restaurant Week. And then we have the areas that may not have it, but they definitely have Black restaurants.
Right.
What we want to do is have a campaign across the state at one time in February for all the restaurants. So that's our next project. So we have to take into consideration our ability to be successful in that for February if we throw an event in before that.
Well, let me ask you this. For our non-Black audience, they may be saying, well, man, we need to be talking about unity, but you guys are talking about Black businesses. I'm going to give a little something before I give them the microphone back. Hey, listen, this is just a spotlight. The Black businesses really need some help. They've been underserved for years. You guys can't imagine some of the challenges. And this, the Black Business Directory has come right on time, and it has been a tremendous help. But don't think that there's just Black patronage. These businesses get patronage from everybody. But now that was Carl Armstrong's answer. I'm going to let the folks who really know what they're talking about answer that question.
So when we get that question, I love it. So we are all about unity, but we want to celebrate our Black greatness, because we know that we are not getting the economic assistance that we need. Us ourselves owning a business did not get the economic assistance that we needed. So what we tried to do was create initiatives for everybody else to keep their doors open. And that's really what we strive off of. So this isn't about separation or exclusion. It's really about the fact that we call a spade a spade. We're living in an area where we can be excluded at times, and we don't want to be. We want to make a seat at the table, or make the table, as we like to say. So we want to make sure our Black businesses are in the forefront. They're getting the exposure that they deserve, and that they're making the money that they deserve to make, so that they can continue to be successful. So we invite anybody to come out and patronize these businesses this weekend. You do not have to be Black. We've been asked that as well. You can be whatever color you want to be, but we all know, like you said, Carl, Black businesses need the exposure. We need the help because we're not getting it. So
we deserve it.
We do.
We don't just need it. We deserve it, because our products and services are just as excellent as everyone else.
Amen. Hey, listen, I want to encourage this audience. If you are in this audience tonight and you are a Black-owned business in the state of Virginia, or a Black-owned business that services Virginia, tonight is the night that you need to register with the Virginia Black Business Directory. It will only cost you $10 at the basic level. Is that right, ladies?
Yes.
And I fully expect for them to have to stay up all night tonight to deal with the influx.
Thank you.
The real Nisha just came out, right? But we want to, this is not just helping them now, this is helping you. And they are not just going to take your little $10 and throw it away. You are getting a tremendous benefit, and you're getting tremendous exposure and tremendous networking. And what have some of the Black business owners told you guys about how their businesses have been positively affected since they registered with you?
That's pretty much in a nutshell what they've said. Like, since being listed, their clientele has increased. They've gotten new clients, more clients. You also can rate the businesses on the mobile app. So that's something else that we are encouraging people to do, because although we have this mobile app, you do have a few people who want to have a review. They want to know, who do you recommend? So it's been working for them, because I see the reviews coming in and people getting rated a 5, and people actually, they're not just rating the 5, they're giving an example. Some people give a dissertation with their reviews. And I'm like, wow, okay. But either way, this is just an amazing opportunity. And every business we have come across has said nothing but positive words. But I do have to reiterate, it's not just our work. You have to put in the work too. And so even for community members who are not business owners, you can help these business owners by sharing the mobile app information, and letting other people know, hey, go to this website or go on this, download the mobile app. That way the businesses continue to get that recognition.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm not rushing this interview, but I want to let the audience know that after the interview is over, I'm going to post some information to the comments. So this interview will be on Carl's Conversations. It'll be on Carl Armstrong. This is Facebook. It'll also be a Heart for the Community initiative. And in case you guys didn't know, I'm also streaming this to my YouTube channel, Carl's Conversations. So these videos will perpetually be there. And when you go into the comments, you'll see the information that I'm going to post. I'm actually going to post a flyer of this Saturday's event. I'm going to grab as much as your information as I can. That's the man. That's the mayor of the DMV. It's awesome. And I want you to know that Paulette Howard, since we've been on the air, she has registered with the directory. All right.
Okay, thank you.
For all of you Black business owners who are registering while we're on the air, before we get off the air, I want you to give a comment where you are in Virginia or where you're serving Virginia from. And I want you to let us know that you did register while we're on the air. I want to know this. All right. Please do that while we're on the air. This is awesome. I feel so blessed and proud to be a part of this. Heather is awesome.
Yes, she is.
And we want all of you, our audience, to share this. If you think that this is going to be helpful, hey, listen, hit that share button for this video. When it's over, put it all over your social media so people can see this and understand what it's all about. We want to help them grow. And this won't be the only time they hear. It took me forever to get them here now. I'm telling y'all.
Sorry.
I ain't gonna tell all their business, but it took me forever to get them here.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Sorry. Oh my God. So are any other members of the team going to join us on the interview tonight?
Well, actually, the team, they all have different meetings because we needed volunteers for Saturday. So they have a team meeting with the volunteers on a Zoom call right now. So they were trying to hop in, but then we also had to meet with the venue today. It's just been a really busy day. So hopefully we could get the whole team on here at another time because we would definitely love to have all of us here.
Yeah, this is so exciting to me. I'm telling you, not just the event, but watching you guys, because I think I learned about you maybe back in May. And I registered Heart for the Community initiative, so we can find us there. So y'all, is not just, for profit businesses, churches, nonprofits, any kind of business, because the directory is broken up into categories. I don't know if you caught that earlier when they said it. So when you go onto the website, you'll be able to take a perusal, before you even join, so you can see what they have to offer. And it is just awesome. I'm so proud of you, ladies. I really am. Look at Gary. He will write a book on you, won't he?
What will happen? That's a great question. When the attendees reach 1,000, we will need a group of people to leave so that group could come in. So essentially, I'm going to say get there early. That's really the best advice I can give you, is to get there early. It's no other way to say it.
It's not, because the gentleman that owns the fairgrounds, he's going to make sure that we are in compliance. We are in compliance. So you want to get there early. Definitely.
And we will have volunteers circulate at the gate so that we can count as people leave so that other people can come in. Absolutely. So that will be an opportunity for people to come back in, but we're just going to say get there early. We do know that the community is ready, and we wish we could do more than 1,000 people, but at this time that is the maximum allowed. But next year we got you.
Post-COVID, we got you.
I know that some people are concerned about COVID, but I know that you all have made masking mandatory, right?
Mm-hmm. It is mandatory. Social distancing is mandatory. Every vendor's table will be about 10 feet away from one another. So yes, we are going to have safety, and we will have masks there. One of our vendors is sponsoring masks as well. So yes.
Awesome. And I'm sure there'll be hand sanitizer everywhere.
Absolutely.
We got a lady there.
Citrus Sands, she's going to be selling it, but we're also going to purchase from her so that we can have hand sanitizer at a station when you first walk in.
That is awesome. You're going to purchase from one of your vendors. Man, I tell you what, that's supporting the business there. Mm-hmm. So what percentage of the businesses came from areas outside of the DMV? I know just an approximation.
So everyone is from Virginia. Every business, every individual, each entertainer, everyone is from. Wait, do we have a Maryland? We have a New York. Oh yes,
Yeah,
we do have a
New York
business coming from New York. I'm so sorry. Yes, they are
Probably
coming
less
from
than
New York.
10% though. 90% is from Virginia.
At least 90% of Virginia. So I really apologize.
We
Shout
have
out
a company from New York coming down. So,
and I believe we do have a couple from Maryland as well. But for the most part, everyone's from different areas of Virginia.
How many do you think? What percentage outside of the DMV, our immediate Northern Virginia area?
Percentage outside, maybe 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that as we progress, that's going to change too. Do you see a time where you will take the Expo and the Food Truck Festival on the road to different regions in Virginia?
You must have been on our board call.
Yeah, because I feel like
y'all didn't invite me. I would have came up there, but y'all didn't invite me.
So we definitely had some conversation about having this expo in different areas, in different regions of the state of Virginia. And we were going to plan to do that next year. Each year, have it somewhere else. However, I truly believe in taking care of home first. And Fredericksburg, Stafford, Spotsylvania, any Woodbridge, the 25-mile radius of this area has supported us through COVID, has been there through COVID. It is our hopes that next year, when COVID passes, because it will pass, that we have it here and they have the opportunity that there are no limitations to 1,000 people. Therefore, there are no limitations to their prosperity at that event. So next year, you can look forward to it being here. Will there be some sort of focus on voting during the expo? Absolutely. Kasim will have a table at the expo. He has already gotten his table. He also has an advertisement in the printed directory. He got a full page ad. So yes, we are talking about, the NAACP also has a table for the expo as well. So there will be tables there to discuss voting and the importance of it.
Qasim Rashid is Mr. Everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
He truly is. This is so awesome. I'm so excited. I forgot some of my questions, but listen, I mean, I'm just amazed at something that started in January. It's already at this level. This is big, y'all. This is big.
Thank you.
And it's only going to grow from here. And I'm telling you, we're talking about only 1,000, right? Only 1,000.
I know. That's a lot. 1,000 is a lot.
Yeah, but the fact that we're saying only. So if I'm a business owner, those numbers sound good to me. Somebody said earlier, numbers don't lie, especially when you're counting money.
Absolutely.
Well, I will say this event is free to attend. So tickets are on Eventbrite. We are asking people to get tickets. A lot of that is to anticipate for the vendors and for the food trucks how many people are going to be there. But tickets are free on Eventbrite. Now, we do have some people who have purchased tickets. There is an opportunity to purchase a ticket, and you give a community donation or you purchase a swag bag. And what that means is you get a gift when you come in, and we'll already have it prepared for you. But yes.
You said a swag bag. Now, I'm not as cool as y'all. What's a swag bag?
So a swag bag is going to have some goodies in it. We have a lot of VABBD merch, so mugs, sweatshirts, all type of stuff. But the swag bag is going to have some extra little goodies in it for the people who, I can't tell you what stuff, but extra little goodies in it that
and the bag itself has some swag.
Yeah, we definitely.
The bag is cute.
All right.
Yeah, so it's a bag with some stuff in it. I'll just put it that way. There's going to be some nice stuff, and the bag is nice too. So
did Elisa just tell on y'all, or Nisha has an idea and a whole business with website will be up and running the next day?
That's her, Nisha. That's her.
Lord.
You gotta love it because she definitely gets it done.
Well, I'm going to ask that y'all save me a bag. I'm so sorry. I told you before we came on air, I got to leave town tomorrow. I got to go pick up my baby. My daughter is in South Carolina and daddy got to go get her. All right.
I understand.
But I want y'all to save me one of them swag bags now. Please.
We will.
All right. Now, here's what I want y'all to talk about, because some people might be asking, Food Truck Festival, what is that? Can y'all put them on game about how the food truck game is just banging up here in this part of Virginia? I'm going to give y'all the microphone. Go ahead and tell them.
Food Truck Festival is a festival with a bunch, maybe not a bunch, but a nice number of food trucks that you can go and support. So you might have between 6 and up, but it's going to be a bunch of different type of cuisines. We have some Southern, we have some Caribbean. We also have what else? Soul food.
We have different cuisines. So Food Truck Festival, our hope and our goal will be that the Food Truck Festival grows. So in Virginia, there are some politics between food trucks. Mm-hmm. The policy in the state of Virginia is not the same in every county. Stafford County, Spotsy County, Charlottesville, all have different guidelines. So in order to have a food truck come from Northern Virginia, Charlottesville, Richmond, even Hampton Roads to this area, they have to meet the fire code here, although they may have already passed it where they are. So what we are working to do is start preparing for something larger, but we have to make sure each of those food trucks can pass the fire code here before we can actually have the festival as large as we like it. And what's really amazing is that we have food truck vendors, food truck owners who already said they're ready to help. Mm-hmm. I said, when we have the statewide restaurant week, it's cold, it's February. Food trucks don't come out in the cold. And I will tell you, the food trucks already said, yes, we do. So that's going to definitely be something.
That is awesome.
Get some good food. So,
and for people who may not be familiar with it, let me tell you, the food trucks in this area are awesome. Mm-hmm. They're correct. There are so many different types of cuisine. I'll tell you, don't bring a bag lunch. You need to have a meal here. It is an experience. Mm-hmm. You're going to get a chance to meet so many different kind of people. Let me tell you, not just for the business, but for the kind of people that you're going to meet here, you're not going to forget it. I encourage you, please spread this video. Please share it. Let people know. If you go to my Facebook page, Carl Armstrong, if you go to Heart for the Community Initiative, if you go to Carl's Conversations on Facebook, you're going to see a lot of the Virginia Black Business Directory information, because I do share a lot of what they share. But if you go to their Facebook page, the Virginia Black Business Directory, you can just put in the acronym VABBD. You will come to their page and you'll see all the wonderful things that they're doing. It is really, really awesome. You will not be disappointed. Listen, ladies, before we wrap, I just want to give you a moment to address the audience and maybe some things that I forgot to bring up, something that you want them to know about this weekend or about the Virginia Black Business Directory in general.
I'm ready to shop. Just come ready to shop. That's all I'm saying to you. I know we love to window shop, but think about it this way. You have table-wise, you have over 80 tables to shop from. This is your Black Mall. So come ready.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I could say anything better than that. I think she's right. Come ready to shop. Come ready to eat. You got a little bit of everything. So,
and we have some entertainment. We will have painting by Art by Meech. We will have poetry. We will have comedy. We will have dancing, Zumba. Yep. We have ambiance dance. They're going to put on a show. Yep. So just come ready. Definitely.
It's going to be a good time.
One last
and when you finish, go out the door so that the other people come in.
That's right. Come ready. One last question as far as payment. Of course, I guess Cash App will probably be number one out there. Are you taking cash? Is there a ticket system? How will the vendors accept payment?
Every vendor has their own form of payment. We encourage them to be prepared. I know for the Virginia Black Business Directory, we are going to be out there selling hoodies and some other merchandise. We have a Square system, so all types of credit cards are going to be accepted as well as cash. But we are hopeful that every vendor is coming prepared. So, but yes, bring cash. It might be easier.
All right. Hopefully, many of you who are not already registered, who are part of the audience, hopefully you registered while we were on the air. We're just about to sign off here in a few moments. I'm just hoping that you will be very supportive of not only the Virginia Black Business Directory, but of the Black-owned businesses in your area. And that is not to shun other businesses, but as you all know, many times we don't get the funding that we need. We oftentimes don't get the support that we need. Many of us are economically depressed, so you know how it goes. So we need the spotlight, we need the support, and we love our Caucasian brothers and sisters. We love our Latino brothers and sisters.
Yes,
we love our Asian brothers and sisters. So listen, we are excluding no one. Everyone is welcome to the Expo and the Food Truck Festival, and we are a peaceful bunch. So you don't have to worry about any craziness.
Thank you,
that
Gary.
is not how we roll. That is not how we roll. We are peaceful. We are loving, mature adults who want to come together and support businesses. Amen.
Absolutely. And Gary has to actually get off of this soon, because don't you got to be on that call? You could be out there working on Saturday, Gary.
I love what Jeanette Holland just said. Money is green.
Yes, it is.
Whether it come by cash, credit, cash app, Miss Jeanette, I tend to agree. Yes. Cha-ching is cha-ching. Nisha and Tracy, thank you so much for coming on to Heart for the Community Initiative. I really, really appreciate you. This interview has been really, really informative. And as you can see, the audience has been very interactive. And audience, if you have any questions after we sign off, you can absolutely go to the Virginia Black Business Directory website. You can go to their Facebook page. They will get back to you if you have a question. If there's anything that you need to present to me, if I cannot answer it, I will absolutely get it to them. And like I said, there's some things I'm going to post here in the comments on Heart for the Community on my page and on Carl's Conversation, so you can see all of the wonderful things that they're doing. Ladies, thank you so much. You are welcome back. Listen, and I want to make sure that we get you guys back on before you do that restaurant week, because I'm sure the audience wants to hear about the success of this event that's coming up. So I'm gonna get you back soon. I'm gonna chase you till you say yes.
You got it. You got it.
And also I want you to come. Awesome. Also want you to come back before the Black Restaurant Week so that we can promote that event for you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies, tremendous job. All right, audience, thank you so much for your time and your attention. You are awesome. I really, really appreciate you. Please help spread the word. And like I said to you before, if you have not liked and or followed the Heart for the Community Initiative Facebook page, tonight is a great night to do it. You also need to like and follow the Virginia Black Business Directory Facebook page and register. If you're a Black business owner and you're not registered on that directory, tonight is the night that you need to do it. And if you're not a Black business owner, you need to like and follow that page so that you can catch up to see what's going on in the Black business world. There is a Black business somewhere near you, a Black-owned business that could really use your business and provide you with a tremendous service, a tremendous product, and a tremendous experience. And we want to be very supportive of that effort. All right. So until next time, audience, we love you. May God bless you and may heaven smile upon you. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.